told me to make a U-turn in 300 yards. But I was looking at the map and the blue line was just saying to go straight on, so I think he thought I was on the forest track to the right of me. It's all good fun, isn't it? So this is Powys. I guess the Y is E in Welsh, I believe. So Powys, P-O-Y-S, because the penny fan, the Y is E, N-E fan. I think that's right. Any Welsh folk out there, leave a comment. I think I've got about half an hour, 35 minutes to go to the park up. And yeah, then I could have a spot of lunch. Then hopefully check to see exactly where I am and how close I am to it's a backpatch MC. I couldn't make out who they were. Anyway, yep, shouldn't be long and we'll find out exactly where we are. Yep, exactly where we are in relation to where I want to be, to meet my daughter and co tomorrow. I don't know if Hafren Forest is a managed woodland or whether it's, I think it probably is. I think most of the woodland nowadays is managed like this monocrop. But I know they've got like a boardwalk footpaths through it. It looked quite lovely. Emma and I went a couple of years ago or more, I think it was, and I think we went on a Sunday. Got there not that late, mid-morning maybe, and it was absolutely rammed. I don't think we could park the van anywhere, and also with a couple of reactive dogs we thought we'd give it a miss, which was a bit of a shame because it would have been lovely, but yeah, I'm not sure the weekend, especially now it's the Easter holidays, is the best time for me to go there with the reactive dogs. Hopefully I've let my daughter know that when we got there it was rammed and suggested they get there early to find a parking space, so hopefully they'll be alright. Their little doggo Loki's lovely anyway, not like my two retro baits. See the old vintage car that's in front, not the bloody Renault. There we go, look, just going around the bend. There was another one coming this way, so there might be something on going on. I've seen a couple of them, but I was just thinking there's a funny smell that I recognise. There we go, look, let's get a bit faster so you can have a little look at the back end of this. Oh, what's that smell? I recognise that. There's something wrong with my engine, but it smells like the old leaded fuel. So I don't know, I'm sure that obviously they haven't got catalytic converters, so I wonder if they can run on unleaded fuel. One would think not. Anybody know the answer? Answers in the comments please. Do they still make leaded fuel for the old vintage cars like that? Yeah, if you know, answers in the comments please folks. You used to get 2-star and 4-star, didn't you, in the fuel stations? Back in the day when I was a nipper. Yeah, 4-star petrol. I don't know if 2-star was 2-stroke or whether that was it was just a lower quality fuel. Pretty sure my dad always used to put 4-star in. I can't actually remember. But when I had 2-stroke motorbikes, I think when I was 16, it was unleaded. That's another thing. When did we change from 4-star to unleaded fuel? Anybody know what year that happened in the UK? Answers in the comments please. Sign for Hafren windows.
In a quarter of a mile, at Llanthwrig roundabout, turn right onto A470.
So I think we're in the right area. Haven't seen a signpost for Hafren Forest though. There's radar, RHAYADER. I think there's a waterfall there. I'm not sure, I think I might have been there with Emma. 18 minutes, 11 miles. Might have to stop for a wee and a lay-by a bit before then, if I can find one. Because I am bursting. Right, apparently we're in Radershire. RADORSHIRE. That's parking. You could have put the bloody park. Oh, I was going to say. This is parking. I was going to say. I thought they put the sign for parking in the middle, so you missed it. Right, this is perfect. There's an information sign there as well. Let's just stop over here.
Slight left onto A470.
Yep, in a minute I'll do a slight left. I've just got to stop for a wee, darling. Oh, that's better. I was absolutely bursting. Shame there's no bin in that lay-by, but there you go. Not got a lot of rubbish. But it's nice to get rid of it where you do see a bin. They do seem to be few and far between in Wales and Cornwall. Yeah, they must save the council a fortune not having to employ people to empty the bins in lay-bys. Yeah. Didn't have any 4G there, but I'm pretty sure we're on the right track. Like I say, saw a sign for Hafren windows, Hafren Forest, Hafren windows. It's got to mean we're close, isn't it? Leaving it running because the views look quite spectacular and they're changing, even though the side of that hillside looks like it's all been planted with monocrop conifers. Okay, so it looks like we're in the Elan Valley.
In 300 yards, turn right onto National Cycle Route 81.
So it must be Elan Valley between Pembrokeshire and Snowdonia National Park. This is quite lovely though. I think there's a waterfall up ahead. Yeah. I think I'm about 4 or 5 minutes away from the park up I chose. Yeah. It said good phone signal, but whether that means 4G or not, I don't know. Might be out of luck for the 4G, but just have good phone signal, so it might be a bit tricky letting my daughter know where I am. We shall see. We shall see. All will be revealed. I'm going to leave this running for a bit because it's quite lovely. God, I'm starving though. Definitely want to stop and have some food. What are you shouting at, Sydney? Wow. All these oak trees. The buds are just starting to swell, I think. They'll all be in leaf in a month, hopefully. see that waterfall on the left there? Through the trees. Might get a better view in a minute. Or not. Nah. Oh, I don't know, there you go, look. You see that? Looks much more spectacular from here rather than through the camera. Oh, this is a lovely road. This reminds me of Scotland. There we go, passing space. We'll stop here for this chat. Oh, he stopped there. On the grass, didn't need to. But, there you go. Okay. Oh, look, getting a bit of rain. Lovely. Oh, hello. That's quite a lovely little spot. Oh, I bet you can't see anything now. Let's turn this off for a minute. Actually, a little bit of hail, I think. Well, the sat-nav said 3 minutes, and it's just changed to 30 minutes. So, I don't know whether I should turn round or what I should do at the moment. Gosh, yeah, it's hail. Don't know if you can see the hailstones on the road. Crazy, eh? It was bright sunshine a couple of minutes ago. I think I should probably turn round. I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Continue for 1 mile.
Might better turn round here, maybe.
Turn left.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm going now. Now it's saying 9 minutes. So I think I'm just going to carry on this road for a little bit longer.
Turn left.
Oh my goodness, now it's telling me to turn left. Well, I'm going to turn this off now so that I can just concentrate on the map.
Continue for 1 mile.
And try and figure out what the sat-nav's doing. It's actually telling me to make a U-turn. It changed as soon as I pulled out of that lay-by. It changed back to 28 minutes. So, yeah, U-turn might not be the easiest. I might be able to do something up there, just up there on the right. So that's what I'm going to try and pull in there and then reverse back out. It seems fairly quiet. Should be alright here to do that. Right, let's what strange weather! Bit of blue sky, bit of cloud. We are up fairly high, so mountain weather for you. Right, let's see what it's saying now. It's saying 10 minutes now, so I think we're going to get back on track. Bloody well hope so. Yeah, 6 minutes now and then I turn left. Just hoping that hoping it doesn't change its mind again. The flipping sat-nav, Google Maps, whatever. That was a nice little detour anyway, if that's what it actually was. No, hail's turning back into rain now. Or at least it's melting on the windscreen. I think we're out of the hail now, coming back down.
In a quarter of a mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah, I can't imagine I'm going to have much 4G signal here, but we might be pleasantly surprised. Now I'm thinking I probably should have just headed for Hafren Forest and found somewhere to park up near there. We'll see. We shall see. I have arrived. Doesn't quite look like the picture on Park for Night, but there you go. Yeah, I'm going to have a bite to eat here anyway. Check out 4G, and if not, I'm going to head back to the village we just came through before I made a wrong turn. Right, I'm actually about 52 minutes away from Hafren Forest, and judging by the way that the GPS signal keeps becoming lost, I think, and it's not a particularly good park up here. Tractors just used it to turn around. It's not the best place to meet up with my daughter here, and even if she could find it, just because the sat-nav's been mucking me about left, right and centre. But I know the little village we passed through earlier was Radar, and that's on the map, not far from here. So I'm just going to head out of here, back on the A470, I think it is, and find somewhere a bit closer to the forest, not quite so off the beaten track, where we can both park up and meet up and go from there. Alright, I'm just having a triple-decker cheese sandwich at the moment. Oh, what a palaver, eh? Wales for you, though. I'm sure I didn't have this much trouble in the Highlands. I'm sure I didn't. I know we didn't always have 4G, but the GPS signal, once I'd set the sat-nav up, it very rarely messed me about, from what I remember anyway. Well, I'm back on the A470, heading back the way I've already come. So, I should have just stuck with Hafren Forest, I think, and just took pot luck to find a park up. It would have been easier. I think it's going to be easier for them to find me if I'm basically where they're going or on the road leading up to it. So fingers crossed I'll find somewhere to park. If I haven't got 4G, then hopefully they'll pass me and see me, and I can let them know via text message, I'm sure. So it's a bit of a palaver. Don't really want to be wasting fuel at the moment when it's so flipping expensive, but it's what it is. It is what it is, my lovelies. It is what it is, my darlings. Right, well, let's hope this is the right way now. Oh, second gear.
Continue on A44 for 3 miles.
I'm not on the A44, darling. You told me to come off it. Well, this is a single track and a road and a half, isn't it? I've got the map on the sat-nav reduced down so I can see more of it. That way at least I can see if it suddenly changes its mind. If I'm going the right way, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Second gear. Oh my goodness, what a palaver. Back to second gear again. There up. Now, when I was in Pembrokeshire, my daughter said she's heading to Snowdonia area. Then she gets there and heads off. I thought she was going to be here for a week or so. I thought there'd be plenty of time to meet up with her. And then she heads to Anglesey, which is northwest of Snowdonia. And then she tells me she's only going to be here for the weekend. So they left on Friday and they're going back on Monday, so they've got a long weekend. Just hope she doesn't change her mind and decide not to go to Hafren Forest. I've told her, and I've found a park up near Hafren, and I've sent her the park for night. I've shared the park for night park up with her and said I'm going to head there. So hopefully we'll meet up with her there tomorrow sometime. Probably after that.
In 300 yards, turn right.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, darling. Oh, I see. It's not an actual right turn, it's just a bend by the looks of it.
Turn right. Continue for 1.5 miles.
I'm going to check the sat nav again. Not that I can do much here now anyway. It looks like we're going the right way.
Turn right.
Yeah.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Well, the sky looks lovely on the camera. Looks lovely in blue, doesn't it? I mean, it looks lovely in blue from here as well, but... Oh. Right. Oh, I'll be glad to stop for a bit and have a cup of coffee. Oh, I love these roads. Well, I wonder how Kieran, my daughter's partner, is coping with a long wheelbase rented camper. I think he must only just be 25. Because they were talking about renting a camper before, but they couldn't because he wasn't old enough. So he must have had a 25th birthday, his 25th birthday, I assume. I don't think they would have got around it any other way with the insurance. So I'm just wondering how he's coped on some of these roads. If he hasn't really, I don't know if he's driven vans much before. Well, this is quite a lovely, it's quite changeable. It's nice to see a bit of deciduous woodland. Not that there's much of it. The hills on my right look stripped bare, but I think it's oh, there we go, there's coniferous managed woodland on my left as well. Yeah, so it's just a bit of greenwashing along the sides of the road, the deciduous. Oh well. Yeah, there you go, look, logging. Buggers.
Turn left.
Was that left turn back?
In 1/4 mile, turn left.
Let me check that. Left up here a little bit. It just told me to turn left and there was a left turn. Assuming it's here. Telling me to turn right.
Turn left.
Hang about. Right, I've got a sharp left coming up in about a mile and a quarter.
Head northeast.
But the sat nav is playing silly buggers. I think this is a sharp left now. Right.
Continue for 1 mile.
Right, let's wait here for a minute and have another look. That certainly looks like a sharp left, but apparently that's not the one. Oh. I've got a feeling the sat-nav might not have caught up, and that was it. It looked like it. I think we're all right. It started moving a little bit, the sat-nav, so there's quite a few sharp lefts off this road. I think I've got about half a mile to go now. It's so hard knowing when the sat-nav's playing catch-up or bouncing about all over the place. The GPS signal. Because that's to do with the satellites, isn't it, rather than the 4G. Not that it'd help if I knew how everything worked, really. But usually if you've got 4G, you can get the sat-nav to work. If you haven't got 4G, you can't.
In a quarter of a mile, sharp left.
Right, we're in Glanny Nant. Sharp left's coming up, so let's put the map back on. I was making that sharp left. So we'll just turn round here, they don't mind. You'll see in a minute.
Continue straight.
Yeah, turn right actually. So apparently it's up here.
Continue for 1.5 miles. Continue for 1.5 miles.
Trying to remember when I came with Emma to Hafren Forest. I'm sure I don't remember all this. I know we didn't stop because it was so busy, and I have checked it, it's the Broadwalk. The forest with the Broadwalk through it. Under the boardwalk, not boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk. Bruce C. Willis. When was that? 87? I'm really not sure about this. I am heading to a park up near Hafren Forest. Very, very near by the looks of it.
GPS signal lost.
Yeah, of course it is. You don't tell me that half the time. You just play silly beggars, didn't you? Right, let's turn you off again for a bit. Bit of a rut down the side of the road there. That hasn't fucked up the inside of my new tyres. Wow, sun's come out again. Bloody lovely. Of course, I'm in the heart of the Welsh countryside, farming community countryside, wearing my Hunt Saboteurs t-shirt. Oh my goodness. Well, it's been a lovely drive anyway, albeit a bit of a magical mystery tour again. Right, I better concentrate on the road because there's a ditch on the left there.